Hey there YouTube, NinjaNick333, and here's our first X and Y Wi-Fi battle. The video quality is going to get better over time. I think it's by the fourth video that I recorded that I actually finally got the camera angle entirely correct, so just bear with it until now. And as you can see, I've got a whole border thing going on here, so you can always have the teams on either side. And whenever a Pokemon is knocked out, it will be crossed out. So it's pretty cool. So I start off with my Vivian and my Go-Goat here against Peter's Blastoise and Tyrantrum. Now this is just a fun battle, and we were using our in-game teams. This was probably, I don't know, a week into the release of X and Y. I use Energy Ball on the Blastoise because that's, super effective. Go-Goat goes for Earthquake, specifically why I chose Vivian as its partner to start out, so that Vivian can dodge it, but I get Ancient Powered in the face and it gets knocked out because 4 times super effective, of course. So I get my Go-Goat to knock that Blastoise out with an easy Leaf Blade. Now, Tyrantrum comes in, and it uses Crunch on my Aegislash, and I don't really care, because it's in defense form. So I just Sacred Sword it, knock it out, super effective, big deal. This Aegislash actually does not have any sort of moves that are not offensive, because this is like an in-game Aegislash, so it just beats face, it doesn't even need to Swords Dance or anything. So now he sends out Delphox and Greninja. Also, if you haven't noticed, the Tyrantrum got crossed out before the Blastoise. It was supposed to be the other way around, but that's probably not going to happen again. Delphox uses Fire Blast, knocks out my Go-Goat, and then I get an Ice Beam to the face of my Aegislash. So I'm like, okay, he just double knocked me out this turn. I've got 3 left to his 4, so you'd think it wouldn't look all that great, but trust me, it's about to get fun. So here comes in my Greninja and my Sylveon. He decides to switch out Delphox because he's afraid of the Greninja. And I go for the Night Slash, which is supposed to be super effective on it. I didn't want to go for Surf, as it would hit my Sylveon as well and not be very effective on his Greninja. So then we got all sorts of stuff going on, and Sylveon's not taking much damage, just puts a Moonblast right in the face of his Greninja, knocking it out 1 hit. His Chestnut recovers with a little bit of leftovers, not that it's going to matter in the end. So he has no choice but to send out his Delphox, because it's either that or the Talonflame. So he goes and Fire Blasts Sylveon, which doesn't do much. I finally get to land that Night Slash I wanted to on the Delphox, and that doesn't do too much either. But now Sylveon goes for the Chestnut. Fairy is super effective on fighting, so it gets knocked out in 1 hit as well. And then he has to send in his Talonflame. Now this is the funny part. His Talonflame knows me first, so it uses that on Greninja. This is when I went for Surf, since he has 2 fire types. So now his Talonflame is using Surf and knocks out his own Delphox. And I'm just laughing hysterically at this point. Peter's just basically oh! And he's next to tears, except of course I'm lying. But of course now I go and hit the Surf and I knock out my own Sylveon, which at this point it doesn't really matter because I have 2 Pokemon to his 1. Charizard Mega evolves into Mega Charizard Y, as you can see on the left. Charizard's picture changed to Charizard Y. He brings in Drought with his special ability, and Talonflame decides to go for me first again. I had predicted that, and I chose to go for Ice Beam. I knew it would do neutral damage on the Talonflame, and it wouldn't do really anything to my Greninja. And then I just go for Flamethrower, because I know that the Sun-boosted Stab Flamethrower from Charizard is going to knock that out at basically any range, because it was next to dead. But tell me if you like this whole setup here, and I will definitely be doing more X and Y Wi-Fi battles, and I will see you guys later.